Hello everyone! See what food to expect for main dining room dinner when on a Carnival cruise. These are from the Italian-themed Carnival Venezia, where we sailed a 10-day cruise in June 2024 out of New York City. All the dishes you will see in the video are complimentary, included with your cruise fare. There is now a $5 surcharge if one person orders a third main entree, but that shouldn't be an issue for most guests. But one unreasonable change we discovered is that Carnival wanted to charge us $3.50 for each chamomile tea bag. But hey, at least green and black tea are still complimentary for now. Carnival also has a few entrees from the Steakhouse you can order for $23 each, including surf and turf lobster tail, filet mignon, New York strip loin, and grilled lamb chops. For $30, you can also order a sushi ship for 2 people, which is a little cheaper than eating at Carnival's bonsai specialty sushi restaurant. We had your time dining, which means you can show up for dinner anytime between 5 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. It does require you to reserve a table, which you can do as early as 10 minutes before the main dining restaurant opens. It's very easy to do with the Carnival app, and once your table is ready, usually within 10 minutes, if you're going early like we did, just show up at the restaurant and be led to your table. If you choose the traditional set dining option, as opposed to your time dining, the early and late seatings are 5:30 and 7:45 p.m. respectively. For us, your time dining works pretty well. The one drawback is that you cannot ask for a specific area to sit, such as one near the window, at least not within the app, even if you're one of the first guests to arrive at the restaurant. So let's talk about Carnival's updated dinner menu for 2024. Every night there's usually a main pasta entree that's also available in a smaller portion as an appetizer on the menu. In addition, Carnival is the #1 cruise line we've seen which accommodates those with dietary needs at the buffet and the main dining room with clearly labeled and dedicated vegan and gluten-free menus. There are usually at least 2 main entrees on the menu that are available in vegan or gluten-free versions as well. So we will show you the vegan and gluten-free menus for several of the dinners, which will give you an idea of how those menus will look for the other nights. There are appetizers and entrees that were designated as Emeril Select, and they were usually better tasting. So don't overlook them, as the Emeril Select items are located in a separate section of the menu. There's a featured salad every night as well, which is easy to miss too because it is also in a separate area, listed after the main entrees. So without further ado, let's get things started with the items on the menu that are available every dinner. Since there is just so much food to cover, our Carnival dinner series will be divided into 3 parts. This is part 1, where you will see the everyday items, then the unique offerings for the embarkation dinner, the first formal night, and then dinner number 3 of our cruise. Enjoy!
Broiled strip loin, medium rare. Right, look at the sauce. Nice and smoky. It's not super tender.
How's that sauce?
Peppercorn, but nothing special.
Okay.
Yeah,
So pretty good, but not, of course,
not
the best,
spectacular.
right?
Yeah. Rye bread.
Is cheese plates available for every dinner?
Every dinner. There's 5 different type of cheese. This one I really like.
Camembert cheese?
It's so creamy. I really like this one. Delicious. melted chocolate cake. So let me try it. The ice cream here. There you go. Perfect bite. That? How to describe it?
It's mushy,
It's just very kind of like
watery,
it's okay.
syrupy.
Syrupy. I'm sorry. I'm speechless. I do like the contrast between like the warm and the cold. It's not my thing. Duck spring rolls. Sweet chili sauce? Is it chili sauce? I like the texture of the rice paper skin. The duck is not the freshest. Some kind of shredded meat. That's so good. The meat is shredded and so tender. Oh, I love this pasta. It tastes almost like homemade pasta. The flavor of the sauce is delicious. Oh, I like this one. This could be a really good main course. Crawfish. Ooh, sounds crispy. So flaky. Ooh, I actually can smell the aroma of the crawfish. Okay, perfect bite. The pastry, very thin, but it's so crispy. It has a little bit of that gumbo flavor in the background, kind of the seasoning. It almost tastes kind of like that. Put a thumbs up. This looks pretty fancy. Let me cut it in half so you can see what's inside. This looks pretty complex with different types of vegetables. Make the perfect bite. Ooh, that's kind of big, but I'm going to try it. I actually like the tanginess from the tomato sauce. It's satisfying with the creamy cheese flavor in it. This is an excellent vegetarian dish. Really good. Oh, look at this cute little thigh. Savage thigh. Good. The meat is super tender, and then the skin is not like super crispy, but crispy enough. It's almost like crab cake, like. It is probably potato cake. So crispy. It was good. I like this one. This one is Sichuan shrimp. These are the small shrimp. This almost kind of like for sweet chili sauce rather than Sichuan stir-fry noodles. eggs. Not bad.
Not the most authentic, not that spicy. Szechuan would be pretty spicy.
Yeah.
You know.
It's not bad. I'm going to make the perfect bite for it. Some kind of creamy sauce here too. That's kind of interesting with barbecue sauce on the salmon. Okay. This looks like a complex flavor bite.
It's one of those Emeril approved dishes for today, yeah.
The salmon's cooked pretty good. Nice and tender. I'm still a little confused with this cream sauce and then the barbecue sauce. Something stew. But this is really good. It has a nice kick. This is a complex dish for sure. This stew here, the potato stew, and the cream sauce, really good. My humble opinion, I think they can skip that barbecue sauce. Really good, actually. Good old classic cheesecake. Nothing special. I like the raspberry sauce though. Pretty creamy. It's just a typical average cheesecake. You can't complain. New England clam chowder. Let's see if we can dig for some clams. I see a piece of clam here. Let me try that. Ooh, a little sweetness from the clam meat. But this one is very potatoey. I like how the meat of the clam is cooked just right. Not overly cooked. I like it, but it's very potatoey. Not bad.
Thank you.
Cucumber, basil, avocado. And I think in the middle here is supposed to be pumpkin seeds. Chilled soup, but it's not like super cold, but it's definitely not warm soup. Mainly I taste the cucumber. It's quite refreshing. I like it. It's so sweet that it's almost borderline like smoothie. It's good. Oh, here's a perfect bite. Ta-da! This is different because the traditional one is butter and garlic. This one has that Parmesan cheese on it, so it's nice Italian fusion touch to it. So that's very interesting. And it does have a hint of sweetness somewhere. Oh, this is good. This is so different. I like this.
Not the same old escargot, huh?
No, but I like
Yeah.
it. I like that create.
That's good.
That's very creative. I like that. Linguine Alfredo
Sorry.
is an appetizer. That's interesting.
Well, they have a main course size as well.
Oh, so this is a mini
Yeah.
version of it. Chicken feels tender. Oh, it actually smells good. I can smell the aroma of the Parmesan. The chicken is super tender. Is it gluten-free?
I'm not sure yet.
It definitely tastes a little bit different. It's not as gooey as regular pasta.
I think they listed under the gluten-free section as well. So
Yes, pretty good. Tuna cruda. Okay, try to make a perfect bite here. Oh, it has a nice kick. I like that. Very light. I think they don't season that much, so you can taste and the flavor, natural flavor of the tuna. You definitely can taste the tuna by itself if you like that. So it's almost kind of like sashimi, right? That's good. This is filet mignon. Okay, let's give it a try. Nice and smoky. I like the wine sauce and short ribs. Let me try that. Ooh, this seems tender. I can just gently pull off. Super tender. Melt in your mouth. Oh, that's very, very tender actually. This is delicious. All right. Let me try the shrimp here first. The shrimp has a nice bouncy texture to it. This is delicious. And I like the sauce too. It's almost like vodka sauce. Well, let me try the fish cake here. Mushy fish cake. It looks kind of seared and brown, crunchy at all. Cauliflower and peas mashed is not bad. And the sauce is good too, but the shrimp most definitely the best one. Branzino with barbecue sauce, and this white sauce here is horseradish cream sauce. Cream. The meat is nice and flaky. I like that. And it's not bad, but you can taste the freshness. It's okay. Chocolate panna cotta. Silky dark chocolate is how they describe it. That's good. Very rich chocolate flavor. Oh, I actually like it. Oh, I love this espresso flavor. I wish they could give you a little bit more. That is nice and strong. Oh, this is delicious. I like this. Espresso flavor totally enrich the flavor of the whole dessert. This is excellent. Chicken tenders with some red cabbage. Chicken is somewhat tender. I can taste the sweet chili sauce in it. I think it should give you a little bit more salad or something. A little bit salty, but not bad. It's actually pretty decent. Too much of the sauce, I think, is slightly salty. Otherwise, it's good flavor. West Indian pumpkin soup.
This is on the vegan menu.
It's good. Definitely in spice. And then it's good. Wow.
There's some ham in there too.
The ham, yeah. And lentil. Wow, this one is
Very hearty.
hard. That's the word I was looking for. Very satisfying. Whole day you eat this, oh, it's warm your soul, your stomach, your body, everything. Shrimp and fish cake. This is apple, I believe. They call it apple slaw instead of coleslaw. Perfect bite here. Not bad. It looks kind of dark like that, seared pan-seared, but it's not crispy at all. I do like how they keep the shrimp more in like chopped pieces. It's actually not bad. I like the flavor. Slaw, it's good. It's very refreshing. It's a nice balance to the fish and shrimp cake. Really fancy. Look at that. It's like a piece of art. Reveal the layers. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That looks fancy. So elegant. That's a really good vegetarian dish. And the portobello mushroom is so meaty.
It has to be a vegan cheese because they say this is a vegan.
This is when you use very simple and natural ingredients and create a masterpiece. So delicious. Double thumbs up. Chicken roulade. Bon appetit. Chicken is super duper juicy and tender. Saltiness and the ham slightly crispy, and then this nice sweetness from the sweet potatoes. Very interesting contrast of flavors. So lasagna bolognese cut in half, 4 layer of pasta, and then tons of meat. All right, let's try it. Perfect bite here. So good. The melted cheese. And then I like this tanginess. The tomato sauce is so good. It tastes very homemade. Oh, this is divine. Take a bigger bite here. That's really good. Italian lamb stew. Look at that. Ooh la la. Look at that. It's really just fall off the bone. All right, let's try this. This literally melted in my mouth. I didn't have to like chew it and just like massage my tongue. Seasoning of the stew, perfect. Not too salty. Right amount of flavors. Key lime pie. Let's try that. I put this lime zest into it, so it gives that bitterness that I do not like. Otherwise, the creaminess is really, really good. Italian bread pudding. Let me do a little well here. Chocolate sauce on top, like a souffle kind of like. It's bread. It tastes like bread. I know it's very creative, but I don't think that's enough. Well, I guess this chocolate sauce kind of help it a little bit. But it just seems like to me you taste too much of his, that yeast flavor in the bread that you tasted in here. It's okay.
And that concludes part 1 of our 2024 Carnival MDR dinner series. Stay tuned for part 2, which will include a lot more food, including those from nights 4 and 5, plus coverage of lobster night, and the final night of the cruise. Then in part 3, you will see the dishes from the dinners you may find from a Carnival cruise longer than 7 days. So what do you think about the entrees from part 1? Which appetizers, mains, and desserts piqued your interest? We enjoy reading your comments, and if you have any questions, we're happy to answer. And please do give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you very much, happy cruising, and we'll see you soon in another video.